Kurt Schulenberg. I'm the Director of Program Delivery for Liberty Mutual Commercial Lines. My role is to deliver our policy and transformation effort. Safeco is a Seattle-based insurance company. We were acquired by Liberty Mutual about 6 months ago. Liberty Agency Markets is a seller of commercial lines and personal lines insurance through the agent channel. About a year and a half ago, we made a decision that we needed to replace our core policy processing systems that date back to the 1970s. We did a pretty comprehensive business case around what were the core areas that needed improvement because we didn't want to do a full big bang replacement of everything. What we determined was there was really a handful of things that were our pain points between IT and the business, and they centered around product development and product maintenance. Our decision was to implement Blaze for our pricing and underwriting logic, as well as a rating engine for our rate calculation, and build a tool that sat on top of both of those tools that allowed a product manager to configure a product and determine how it would perform in the marketplace with very minimal IT involvement. A product manager has responsibility for a specific commercial lines product, whether it be a BOP, auto, workers' comp, and so on. They will have a portal application that allows them to quickly navigate to whichever product they're interested in. They can navigate within their product to rating algorithms, rule algorithms for both underwriting and pricing, view that logic to learn how the product is performing or what the rules are that are in production currently. They can play with the rules, so to say, around changing eligibility criteria or price points or actual calculations of rate, and execute those changes to rules against either in-force policies or our quotes from prior years to determine whether they want to promote that to production. At that point, they would make a request to IT to say, this is what I want to promote. IT would take it over. That becomes a new production logic. The next time they come in, that's what they would see. We have about 9 lines of business, probably about 200 to 500 rules per. About a year and a half ago, we did a vendor selection of all the Magic Quadrant rating or rules engine vendors. Obviously, Blaze was part of that quadrant. We did a full RFP process and came down to 2 finalists. What really separated Blaze was FICO's ability to understand our industry. When they came in and demonstrated the technology, they used real-world examples. They really addressed the business's concerns around enabling the business to use their engine, and it really became an easy decision based on that. Since then, all of our expectations have been confirmed. Whenever we've had FICO consultants join our team to give us advice and so on, all their advice is relevant, and it's been a real bonus to our program. What we're allowing product managers to do is work independently of IT for the initial stages of a project. Prior to this application, they had to get IT involved from everything from just knowing what logic was in production to actually making the change. We're allowing them to not only to navigate to the rules and view them, we're also allowing them to make changes to those rules and determine how they would play out in a true market setting. One of the things that this really enables is that eliminating that IT involvement allows them to test and learn. Prior to this, they had to create a spec that had option 1, and they could only implement the one choice that they came up with. Now they can play around and choose which option they want to go with. FICO is involved in 2 aspects of the project. The first is kind of the standard engagement of working with my rules developers to come up with our strategy for how we want to organize and program our underwriting rules and our pricing rules. The second is integrating into our third-party application to allow for common configuration of rules and rates and other engine development. In that case, the FICO we've been working with the product folks from FICO who have allowed us to integrate to their back-end code to enable that interaction.